Hi there, it's Kelly. I'm over at the Huntington Gardens and I thought I would do something different. Yes, I'm trying to keep my mask close by in case I get busted here. But I decided I was going to do like a little reading today. It's from this little book and there's people everywhere so it's going to be loud. Darshan. Uh, this is The Realm of the Heart. Now this one is from, oh god, it's old, 1995. So yeah, I got this from City Yoga, which, you know. Oh, okay, so we have a little background noise. Sorry about that. But here, you know what we'll do? I got something for you. Okay, so let's quickly read this. Now this is called, I don't know what, this is about, there's a shadow of Shiva in the little picture here. You can see that. Okay. This is A Story by Love Alone. A king in South India had waged wars of conquest, ravaged kingdoms far and wide, and proclaimed himself the emperor of vast territories. To celebrate his victories and make his name immortal, the emperor decided to construct a temple in honor of Lord Shiva, a temple unsurpassed in grandeur. The architect drew up plans for a magnificent structure. Noble people brought treasures of their own to add to the edifice. In one way or another, most of the citizens of the city helped with the project. Near the building site, in a poor hut, lived an old woman. Throughout her life, her love for Shiva had filled her with devotion and contentment. She was thrilled that a temple to her Lord was being built so near to her. Poor in earthly goods and bowed down by age, bowed down. She regretted only that she could not help in the building of the temple. One day, as she prayed and chanted Shiva's name, an inspiration came to her. Perhaps, she thought, I can go out at noon and bring the workers some milk to drink from my cow. Like the old woman, the cow too was on in years, but from that day she took on a new vitality. Milk gushed from her udder. Each day in the hot noon sun, the old woman lugged pail after pail of sweet milk and passed it around to the grateful workers. Each day she chanted Shiva's name and lovingly performed her task. After some time, the temple was finally complete. The emperor himself was impressed with its splendor. Thousands were invited to the opening ceremonies. The emperor swelled with pride as the Brahmin priests began to intone the mantras for the dedication. Suddenly, everyone gasped. Shiva's statue was glowing and began to move. His form had come alive. All bowed down in wonder. In the hush that followed, Lord Shiva spoke, I am well pleased with this temple, and I bestow my blessings. Bring forth the one who built this holy place. The emperor instantly replied, O Lord, it was I who built the temple. O Lord, it was I who built the temple. This is the fruit of many victories in war. Shiva only repeated his injunction, bring forth the one who built this holy place. The emperor turned red until he could no longer bear Shiva's steadfast gaze. Finally, the emperor brought the architect, the prime minister, and the general of wars. He brought forth the priests, the donors, the foremen of the construction crew, one after another. Shiva only continued to command, "Bring forth the one who built this holy place." The day wore on and darkness came upon the city. Finally, anyone who had worked on the temple in any way at all was asked to step forward. Shiva repeated his request. The prime minister began to search frantically through the crowd, making inquiries of all who else worked on this temple. At last, a laborer remembered the old woman who had brought milk every day. Dubiously, the prime minister commanded him to seek her out. She was found in the back of the crowd, lost in rapture. She had caught a glimpse of her Lord's form. She could barely speak. The prime minister brought her forward. The Lord smiled sweetly at her as she fell at her feet. He raised her up with his own hands and embraced her. "Oh, my beloved devotee, it was your love alone which built this temple and brought me here. I live where there is love. Only love calls me. Only love can house me. Oh, dear one, you have created what no plunder, no riches, no skill, no labor can even construct." All who watched the scene marveled, and in the heart of each one an unknown sweetness arose. With tears streaming down their faces, they had the Lord's darshan and welcomed him into their hearts. Oh, it's such a nice story. Okay, and then there's a little blurb on the side here. I'm going to read to you. Namah Shivaya, February 27th. This is 1995. This was written. This year's celebration of Namah Shivaya, the night of Shiva, is on February 27th. The great Lord Shiva, creator, sustainer, and destroyer of the universe, enables the light of knowledge to shine within each of us. Baba Muktananda said, "It is essential to know Shiva because it is only by knowledge that we are uplifted, that we are liberated. Though he lives in the mind, he is subtler than the mind. He is true, and his true seat is in the lotus of the heart. He is the one who gives rise to all the diverse shapes and forms in this universe. He totally fills everything in this universe. So Shiva is our supreme protector. Namah Shivaya is the most auspicious time to remember Lord Shiva as we repeat each round of the great mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. On this night, we receive blessings 1,000-fold. Wherever we are in this world, on Namah Shivaya, it is glorious to chant the name of Shiva with love. Yay! So on that note, I will leave you with Om Namah Shivaya.